Milestone achieved.
Hello and welcome back with me, Red Gaming. So, carrying on from the last episode of Surviving Mars. I nearly forgot the name then. Don't know how I forget the name, but carrying on from that one. Um, as you're aware, start off this episode, as you're aware, this is going to be a continued series. I'm going to go a bit further, just to get a few more bits and bobs in the research tree, get a couple more of these mega stuff, and then we'll probably come to a halt there, and then maybe start something new, or maybe even start this again on a more difficult setting. But you can probably see it from here, but I have done a lot of stuff offline. So, going in to our main sort of area, I'll quickly run through what we've done so far, and then I will show what, oh, well, yeah, carry on with the game basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So, what have we done so far? Let's have a look. So, as you can see, you can probably see it already. We unlocked the research to do megadomes. Megadome just needs a couple of stuff to get built. Not that much. The lucky thing is we are now making a positive amount of pretty much everything in the game just off this planet alone. So I'm not too worried. I'll go to that in a sec. You've probably seen it in the bottom of the screen, but we'll go to that in a sec. That's pretty friggin' cool, might I say so. It's pretty cool. So I've done a lot of reworking of pipes, a lot of reworking of finally got these frickin' tunnels to work. Holy shite. They took forever to try and figure out. I had to do so much moving around and rejigging of stuff, and oh, it was an absolute nightmare, but I finally did it. So this dome is connected to this dome, which is connected to this dome, which is a new dome, if you hadn't noticed, and it's gone for an oddly shaped one, which I thought was pretty nice and will fit in quite nicely. So it's gone from that one to this one. And then we've gone from this dome to this dome, which then comes around into this dome, and then them two were already connected anyway, which I think you seen in the last episode. And then I couldn't get this one to connect with this one because of the placement of some of the stuff inside the domes. So what I've done instead is got a new dome again, which is now a different one, altogether, which is now a triangle dome, which is pretty freaking cool, might I say so myself. And then that is connected to this dome, which then in turn connects to this dome. So all my domes are now connected, and hopefully people can get from pretty much anywhere they want to go just by traveling through the domes and going on these conveyor belt underground thingies. Not underground, these conveyor belty things. So yeah, pretty freaking cool, might I say so. The next challenge will be to get the megadome built. The reason I want the megadome built is because I want to tap into these metal resources. Pretty much the metal resources, so it just about reaches them. And then not only that is I'm going to also connect that to this dome. I have no idea how yet, but it will be connected somehow. Food is... So quickly on resources, food is no longer an issue whatsoever. So yeah, we produce that much food. We just don't have enough people to go through it. Oxygen, not an issue. Water, not an issue. Turns out the water was actually because of these pipes down here. Oh, you've seen it again. These pipes were burst, and that was the reason water was leaking out of them. But now we've got the hub network, which is what you see me build a few episodes ago, or the last episode. that's not really an issue anymore. Oxygen, again, the same reason. Oxygen was coming out of the pipes, and the leakage is what was causing us to have issues. Now we don't have issues, and here we go. This is my artificial sun. This produces power production of 1,000 power just on its own, and then I've got that reinforced with all of these solar panels which never stop working. There's a little gap there, but this is a really good layout, I would say, for the solar panels. So what I did was plonk that down. The wire goes all the way round, obviously that center core. Then it's the solar panels in obviously this formation. Then the wire goes around all of them, and I've managed to get all of the panels working. And yeah, power production is insane. 1.4 thousand additional power. I can store 16,200 now because of the atomic accumulators down at the other end of the base as well. Total demand is only 819, and we're producing 2,200, so we got 1,400 spare energy, and like 1,000 of it on its own is just from this artificial sun. Never mind all of these solar panels, which, like I've just said, never turn off because this is never not running. So that's really good for us. Also, a new thing that we've done is nothing there. New thing we've done is, where is the dome? There it is. So this dome has now got 3 science labs or research labs in it as well, which has obviously boosted our research to 1.7 thousand, as well as obviously the ones that we had originally. So there's one there, because what we're going to do is we're going to work towards getting, it'd be easier if I just go on to build this one, the Hawking Institute, which means you're going to get Martian Institute of Science on the research, which is in, I believe, this tree. Somewhere, there it is, Martian Institute of Science. So what we're going to do first, because we're getting our researches done a lot better now. I am running the game on, so we are getting that done. So my goal is to basically get this research done. At the moment we're doing this one, which allows us to get the Hawking Institute upgrades and the research lab upgrades, mainly the research lab upgrades, which is what we want, and then eventually the Hawking one. I also want to get smart homes. The reason I want to get smart homes is because I want to put them in the new domes, because I think they'll look a bit nicer in the new domes. I want the new domes to be a little bit more accommodation orientated, a little bit nicer with parks and stuff like that as well. This is just to increase shuttle speed, and then we're going to get this, which allows for living space as well in massive tower blocks that stick out of the dome, which will also help the accommodation crisis that we don't really have, but we kind of. And then orbital engineering to get the space elevator is going to be our topic next. After all of that, that's going to take a while to get through. So since that's going to take so long, let's speed things up and let's crack on with the game, shall we? So power low, cable fault, don't really give a crap about them. Power low in this little drone here, so you can just go and recuperate. So yeah, this is pretty freaking cool. You've seen it at the start of this episode, or you will see it at the start of this episode. Of it getting built. I hope you I hope you do like this. It's pretty freaking cool. It's such a cool thing. Artificial sun, and yeah, when it goes dark, like I say, it never obviously that never turns off and runs the solar panels permanently as well. So yeah, it's pretty friggin' awesome. Pretty awesome. I also got some more fuel depots because for some reason I had a fuel crisis. See, production and consumption, but it reversed, and my consumption was like twice as high as my production for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but yeah, I've got plenty of storage for it. I've got absolutely shit tons of fuel. I'm not really worried about fuel. Rockets, we don't need to really bring anything because we're getting so much of everything now anyway. Um, only because due to the population boom um, that we're getting, because we've got more accommodation now, people can obviously live in more places. So we got vacant resident slots is only 7 now, accommodation wise. Adults we got loads, mid-age, seniors. Unemployed is only, well, it's none now. Vacant work slots, we still got vacant work slots, and I still got 94 disabled. So we still need to build up our vacant work, our population. I would say we need to build the population to at least 500 just to fill the jobs that we currently have. But yeah, pretty much most places are full. Places that I want to be full anyway. But we need to get, what we did as well, oh, that's another thing. This Martian University, so we got another one of them. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, there it is. Martian University, and we need to open that so we can get as many people through as possible. So we need the specializations. We need so many different specializations. It's going to take for people a while to get through, but it's definitely worth it. So that's that one. Get as many people through as possible. So, because these are only, yeah, so these are geologists, so they're in the right trade. This is why these are producing so much, and they're working so effectively, even though they're not maxed out. Again, same with here, and then if you go to farms, these should be like, oh, they don't matter. I've got upgrades on these, by the way, so they have one less person working on them. Scientists, so these should be scientists, so that's one person scientist, but we need loads more, because these can be so much more effective if we have scientists on. And then plus we'll get the upgrade not too far in a distant future. Since we are now producing, I would say, enough. I'll tell you what we can do is we can go around these, and we've got these little mini server spots, so we don't need people working in them anymore. So that is ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flag them to be worked in. They take 10 though, so they are quite expensive, so we can only do a couple at a time, but I think it's definitely worth it. Oh, because it's night time, see what I mean? There you go. They're still all working. That's still pumping away. Yeah, absolutely cool. Really, really cool. And obviously I've got the wind farm, which, I don't know, the wind farm looks pretty cool, to be fair. I don't really want to get rid of it. It does look pretty cool. But yeah, in this dome I'm going to have the smart homes, and this one I'm going to have the smart homes as well as a few other different features, just for the accommodation. This one's nearly depleted. Oh, I say nearly, it's not, but it will be soon. There was one thing on the research that I did want to get, which I don't know if I put it in the queue. I don't think I have, no. So, is it you? No. You? Can exploit deep metal and rare metal deposits. So now I can exploit them. I don't know if I got that ages ago or not, but the network node upgrade, increase production, power consumption. Power consumption is not really an issue, so that might be something we can go for. Nuclear fusion, I don't think we really need to worry about it anymore. But yeah, I want to try and get some like these. Like the water, not so much an issue so much anymore. But it'd be good to have later on. Where is any deep deposits? So they were deep deposits. These are very high, but not deep. That one's a good one. That one's a good one. Do I have stuff that I do? But and it's pretty high, it's rich as well. Where's more metal? That's a good one to get. Oh, where's my drone? Where are you? Go to this cable there. Recharge to start with. And metal there, 600, 800, 3,000, 3,000, there's not much. It's all up here. So it's there and that one there. So yeah, metal is kind of, well, it's not. We've got plenty of metal, but it's kind of running out. Oh, there's the timer already. Yeah, that was a quick episode. Well, that was a quick overbrew. Overbrew, yeah, that was a quick overbrew. That was a quick overview of. Are we are going, yeah. That was a quick overview of what this episode, or what the base has now turned into whilst I was off screen, and what I've done so far. I'm going to start getting this mega dome built as well. I might cancel it and put, I'll just wait to get the localized terraforming dome, because that seems pretty cool. Or we could get both, I guess. I don't think it'd be an issue to get both. I'm going to just send this guy off to this little research thing there. But yeah, other than that, that is pretty much me for this. Oh, 92,000 water in that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, we need rare metals as well. Rare metals is there, so we can potentially tap into that somehow. Rare metals is also there. Just getting worked, so that's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. It was just a quick overview of what we've done so far, how we've upgraded the base, and how we're going to progress in the future. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to all the videos. Don't forget to share the videos as well, and make sure you check out my other playlists on Total War Arena and my new playlist on Jurassic World. I hope you enjoy all the content. If you do, please leave a comment below. Much appreciated if you do. And don't forget to get other people to come and subscribe to the channel, and we can build the community together. So that's it for me now. Bye bye for now.